Hey yo, my Planet Coaster friends, it's Johnny5 Alive here, and welcome back to another Planet Coaster video. It's neither a park, a coaster, or a ride. It's kind of like a blueprint spotlight. I haven't done one of these in a while. I saw this on the workshop. It was made a day before the anniversary, and I just had to feature this. This was created by Trooper Matthew, one of our Discord master builders. The Great Parade. It's obviously in celebration of the 4-year Planko anniversary, and it's a parade. All of these are basically vehicles, floating little hovering vehicles. Each one represents a different mascot. We have King Coaster here. Love the big boom mic there, and a giant cake. That is absolutely amazing. So this is something I wish I would have featured on the anniversary, but we did a big park for that, and we did a big celebration. So once again, shout out to Frontier and Planet Coaster, 4 years of this amazing game. I love the slight tilt on this cake, by the way. The details here are just absolutely incredible. Next we have King Ghoster, a beautiful little haunted house. The details on this, like the miniaturization is just wonderful, but then you've captured all the essence of each of these packs. You know, this is like the spooky pack in its fullest. Everything that needs to be there is there, even the spider out back. Look at that. And it's like a miniature haunted house, and it looks just so good. Next up is Gulpee. Wow. Freaking love the angles on this cartoon building. The different colored Gulpee brews being made there. So much fun. Love that one. Let me know down in the comments below which one of these is your favorite mascot and set. I guess you could just name it by the mascot. So we have Renee Feu, surrounded in booby traps and snakes with a plane crashing. This is everything that you would see in an adventure pack, part of the DLC, representing Renee Feu. That's amazing. And next up, we have what, Dex-R? Wow. And an awesome portal representing the sci-fi pack. It's kind of cool because basically every type of build or theme in this game is sort of represented by a mascot, which is really quite amazing. The sci-fi one would have been tricky to do because the sci-fi pieces are so big. So you made this big portal and had a couple of these things sticking out. Makes sense to me. I mean, you could have done a lot more with this one, but it's hard because the pieces are so jumbo. So I think you did what you could with this one and turned out pretty good. Street Fox Coffee, one of my favorites, simply because I love coffee. And there she is right there. The big bridge. Amazing. I hear some music over here. What's going on? Miss Elly, representing the Western. She's really a fun character, isn't she? They're all depressed. When's this parade gonna start? It's not moving. Oh man, I love the steampunk stuff at the back. You even put wheels on this one? This one can't hover. It's too old. That's so good. Maybe you could use this stuff as made a sort of a skirt, so you only just see the bottom of the wheel sticking out, like a skirt for it. Okay, representing Pirate is Captain Lockjaw and the Kraken, of course. And this is really cool. Pirate, one of the more underrated themes in the game. You either love it or you hate it. The general consensus is, but it's a really good theme. I think it's one of the more difficult themes because it comes out looking, you have to really push the shanty vibes, and that is difficult. So it could be a frustrating build if you're newer to the game. And my personal all-time favorite, the Cosmic Cow. And boy, oh boy, am I jealous by this build here. This one caught my eye, and I was like, okay, I have to feature this. Basically because of this one right here. I saw this on the Steam Workshop, and I thought, man, oh man, am I jealous. I've made a few Cosmic Cow spaceships in my time. I've made quite a few Cosmic Cow builds in my time. I think I have one of the, I think the most popular download in the game right now is this, my Cosmic Cow milkshake parlor. That is the most downloaded item in Planet Coaster. It got an award last year at the 3-year anniversary as the most downloaded item. And I've made my own Cosmic Cow mascot. I've made a ride skin. I've done a few other things as well. I think I made a big milkshake parlor too, which I'm surprised that this didn't get as much attention as the other one because it has it all, even as an interior. So I mean, I love Cosmic Cow. I love building with Cosmic Cow, and I'm really quite jealous about this spaceship right here. I think, Trooper Matthew, you should upload this spaceship all on its own. The idea of putting all these lasers in a perfect circle like that to create this beam, I think it's just brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. This looks phenomenal. It's such a cozy, quaint, simplistic spaceship, but represents the cosmic so much. Even just like the little udders, their little circles, the tiny little barn out back, the crops out front, the perfect little hedge dome. This is the best set, in my opinion. My personal favorite, but I haven't really seen the rest yet. So let's continue on. But the Cosmic Cow one is absolutely amazing. Hold on. It's also an interesting one because it does represent both fantasy and sci-fi. It's a bit of a hybrid. You see a lot of barns, you see a lot of farms, you see a lot of fantasy, but then you also see that hybrid of sci-fi mixed in. It's sci-fi, it's a playful sci-fi as compared to Dex-R's, which is like the super techie sci-fi. So I love that. All right, next we have the Chief Beef, representing Chief Beef, which in Discord we have names for everybody. Like we have the Tiki tribe, we had the Missy Goods squad, we had the Hot Dog squad, and I'm the Chief Beef in Discord. The owner of the server, the creator of the community, the Chief Beef. And doesn't really have a build style, does he? Just sells burgers, but you went with like a Parliament style. It's chief of security. You put the skirt on this one, which I like. I like that a lot. Yeah, keeping the peace. I guess you could say he represents the security wing now. And the burgers. Because we have security guards in the game now. And he is the chief of it all. That one's really cool. I like that. And our Tiki, representing our moderators in Discord. There they are. That is really cool. And he represents the adventure pack as well, but in a different way than Renee Feu. More of a classic traditional style. Renee Feu is part of an expansion pack. Tiki is the more traditional pieces that come with the game, representing the tribe aspect. And that totem is really well done. Love like the teeth on that, just the angles. This is amazing. And last but not least, Princess Amelie. Wow. It's a quaint, cute little castle representing fantasy at its fullest. All the flowers. I like the hedge circle on this one. Little walkway for her standing out at the end. That is quite nice. A big shield. Hey-o. Hey-o. Cheer up. The parade will start soon. Wow. So there they are. All the mascots. Is that all of them? Let me see. I guess we didn't have Festive King Coaster. Could have done a Christmas one, but it's basically a dressed up King Coaster. Same with the Deluxe. And we have all these guys. And I guess he could have done State Puff. He's a new one, representing the Ghostbusters pack. There could have been a Ghostbuster one. I think that's it though. I don't think do we pay tribute to the janitors, mechanics, and security guards? They're not really mascots. So yeah, I think you nailed it all other than Stay Puff. But really, really good job here. Yeah, I mean, we have these interesting mascots like Street Fox. She doesn't really represent a build type. I guess maybe modern. And same with Chief. They're kind of like the odd jobs, whereas every other mascot sort of represents a building theme that you can kind of theme around the mascot. And with that, I do think there's some that stand out more than others, but these are all really amazing. My personal favorite for this whole pick is going to be the Cosmic Cow. This is just perfect. It's a perfect circle, the perfect simplicity of it. Everything's kind of bulging. It's just got this unique flair. I love it. My second favorite pick, I think I'm gonna have to go with the King Coaster. The big celebration cake, the main mascot of the game. He started it all. Love the colors. Has the underrated build set that you didn't even use here. It's just the Planko build set. Nobody uses it. Nobody knows how to use it. And I think my third favorite is gonna be Gulpee. He's such a crazy character. And as you can see here, I mean, I guess he doesn't have a represented build style either, but if it would be industry. I did a Gulpee coaster, if anyone wants to see that. And I did some Gulpee signs, big ones, if you're making anything big like that. I did a Gulpee, big chubby Gulpee. Some energy drinks, some Slurpees. This was before the other Gulpee was mixed in, so there's a third one now. And then we did the Gulpee Boomerang Coaster, which represented 2 flavors of Gulpee. It's quite big. I mean, it's as big as the parade almost. Oh yeah, we did Gulpee T-Rex. That was one of the most popular items on the workshop. And my personal favorite here, Planet Gulpee. It was a 7-Eleven themed after Gulpee. So Gulpee is definitely one of my personal favorites, and I've done a bunch of stuff for him. I do miss making these shops. Shops has always been my favorite thing. I mean, we do a lot on the show in terms of featuring rides, parks, coasters. I did like Candyland, I did Yetiland, but and then I did like messed around with some, like I had the Miss Golly, Miss Good Golly Miss Molly scenario park that I've made. I've only done a handful of finished parks that are on the workshop. And then in terms of coasters, I did like a go-kart, a boomerang, and a Chief Beef coaster. Let's see if we can find the Chief Beef. But this was back when there was only 2K. I think I did this Chief Beef coaster with 2K. It requires a lot of painting because you can't, I didn't have enough pieces to do the floor paneling. But it was a Mobius-style racing coaster. It was quite big. So I haven't done a whole lot of coasters, and that's something I definitely wish I did more of, but my big thing that I love doing was these little builds, like creating small things and shops and quaint little stuff like that. I don't know. I just like the more personal, smaller blueprints, and that's what I got attached to in my time with Planet Coaster. And I do miss this. I do miss this. So maybe 2021 we could do some more Let's Builds and bring that back. And hey, maybe I could try pushing some of my coasters. I feel like I learned a lot about coasters over the last 4 years, and I've never really applied those skills to any new coasters, building any coasters. So I would like to do a little bit more of that again. And maybe we can try the game on Planet Coaster Console Edition and see how easy it is to make this stuff or how difficult it is. But yeah, there we go. That is the Planet Coaster Parade, the Great Parade, created by Trooper Matthew. I'll have a link down in the description below. And it's just a fun little blueprint spotlight to, yet again, celebrate 4 years of Planet Coaster. I saw this and I just had to feature it. I love everything about it. Let me know what your guys' favorite one of these is, or what's your favorite mascot? Which one of these parade trains is your favorite? It's a really good job though. Trooper Matthew did amazing work on this. Keep up the good work, Trooper Matthew. And thank you all so much for being here over the last 4 years and keeping strong with this community and these videos. Really do appreciate all of you guys here. And yeah, that's gonna do it for me in today's episode. Thank you all so much for watching. Hope you have a wonderful day, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye now.